There he is, the one and only Edmund Tuxedo Cassavetes. He's going for the claw. What is this? Why do you do this? Is it welcoming? I'm sharpening my claws so that I can eat better. Now I'm massaging my back. Feed me, master. Look at this cat. Shall I make you fatter? You know what? Let's do it. We're not doing a whole can, we're doing a half a can. He's massaging the fat on his back. Look at that cat. This is what Linda did. It's supposed to be a scratching post. It's a makeshift scratching post on the wall right there. That he doesn't even really know that's there. Excuse me. Sorry, choking on a palm date. Oh, my dear Lord of mercy. I know, kitty. I know. Oh, we do have a page. We have a page to work on. The tunnel. Gas lamp above. Sound of Vietnam War. And I have not worked on it. So I'm gonna sit on the couch, write it up, and then we're gonna put it into your software, which is called it's called Final Draft. I'm gonna do it the way I always do it, the three-step process. First a note card, then inside the phone on notes, and then on the old Microsoft Final Draft. Watch your head. Thank you. Fat cat. Turn that on. See if there's anything in there. Yeah. A few of them. These little moths get up there and they just die. All right, we're just gonna do it all in one take. Come on, let's get out of the way. Come on, kitty. Let's see here. No, I'm not gonna use that one. I'll just give it a can. Why not? Why not? Here we go. Fancy Feast, Creamy Delight. Chicken Feast with a touch of real milk. All right, a touch of real milk. All right, kitty kitty. Move her this way, come on. You're gonna have to jump up to get it. All right, let me see how I can do this. Go like that, maybe. Here, we'll just do it this way. We'll just take a gander. Nah, I have to look at it. I'm too anal retentive. There we go. See the reaction of the cat. Are you excited about this cat commercial? It's gone on about 3 minutes now. It's one of those long cat commercials that are far too long. There he goes. All right, kitty. Now, there we go. Now that you're blah, blah, blah. Ooh, baby, baby, it's a wild kitty. Here we go. Come on, let's go. Try it out. See what you think. See if they actually eat it. Look at that. Look at that cat. Creamy Delight Fancy Feast. Chicken Feast with a touch of milk. Marvelous, kitty. Marvelous. Have at it, kitty. Now I have to write. Looking for lover, right, kitty? That is up and good to go. Page 75 is the last time. And I'm about to come over here. Let me see. There it goes. I'm about to come over here. Those are the factory lady manager. And write the tunnel scene right over here. And then I'll put the tunnel scene into the software, which is known as Final Draft. Oh, you came over here really quick. You look like Jabba the Hutt. Yeah, just sitting there. Look at that. Tuxedo Jabba the Hutt. You need to go on a diet, kitty. Too much, too much, too much. Shut up. You're making too much noise. You understand? Do what you got to do. Dig around, act like an idiot, and get it out of your system. I got to go over there and write a page. Do you understand? Do you want more food? Okay, shut up. All right, so I'm about to send the screenplay to me. So I don't know how much personal information I'm going off right now, but let me do attach this right here. So I'm hitting attachment, and I'm going to kind of show you guys. This is a Microsoft. It's a Dell. Well, it's not a Microsoft, but it's an older. It's 2012.
2017.
Tonight's been very frustrating. I did get the scene done for the tunnel. I put it up in the thing. Let me walk over here while that thing. It takes a while. The thing. Now that I take it with me, it takes time to adjust to the Wi-Fi. So I take it with me, and it's like a big mess. Anyway. This is what I wrote. The tunnel, gas lamp above, sound of Vietnam War. It's all in there. We're about to watch it get uploaded. Oh man, what a nightmare. Not the script. The script is fine. I'm trying to show y'all something handy. And it's something that I love about, I don't know if it's Microsoft or Dell, but it's this thing right here. You go up to this quick access, boom. It goes up. And you got 2 quick access. It's just slow. And I've been at it all day. But look, right here, there it is. There's Escape from Maine on the FDX. There's Escape from Maine on the PDF. Now, when I open them, that's the most recent, okay? I'm gonna send it to my Apple. Okay, so I'm trying not to show you my email. And those 2 are going to be saved in the cloud. And this is what I have up to like past page 75. The blue means it's ready to go. So I'm trying not to show you my email. If you saw it, please don't email me. Or if you do, you know, be respectful. I get a lot of advertisements from new stuff, and I'm wondering. I can maintain it because it's Gmail. Now we're going to send it. Okay. And here it comes. Okay. We're going to look for it on primary. It just arrived to my phone just now, and there it is. Now I can deal with it on my phone. Okay, this is what you want to do as a writer. If you have a better way, let me know. But it goes to your email. That way it's double saved, and you can put it on your phone because your phone goes to your email. Okay, all right, good to go.
See, Satan does take the form of a man at times. My cousin, who happens to be Satan, who lives up in Olympia, has taken a man's biological blood and has tried to make it his own. That's what sodomites do. He was accused of sodomy from a woman in Dallas that talked to me over the phone. Beware of him. His name is Robert Cam. His father stole $250,000 worth of gold from my father, who Robbie is living on, drinking himself to death with a case of beer every other day. Satan himself is proud of Robert Cam. I will publish this in this part of the show. And the further we go along with it, the more I'll warn people of him. Now, what he's done with Dizzy is he's made him Dizzy Cam. Dizzy needs to go off away from Satan and find his real biological father so that bloodline can live. See, Satan wants to do 3 things to you, Dizzy. First, he wants to kill you. Actually, that's not true. He wants to rob you, just like Robert Cam. And he's smiling with his beer in his hand right now. First, Dizzy, he wants to rob you. He'll steal from you so he can drink. Because we'll drink his blood in heaven for all of time, and he'll watch it, begging from a drop. He'll be begging for a drop of water in hell. He won't be begging for beer in hell. He'll be begging for a drop of water. So Dizzy, find your real father. He'll want to rob you so he can drink beer. Second, he'll want to kill you. Robert Cam will want to kill you, Dizzy. And then third, he'll want to destroy you, which is your bloodline. Your last name, Dizzy, is not Cam. Go find your father. Your biological father has a real name. Go unite with him and destroy Satan. Eventually, Robert Cam will fry in hell. Now, he won't be at the bottom of hell. He's not that much of Satan. Because at the bottom of hell is the 9th level of hell. Satan is frozen and he beats his wings. He has 3 faces. The first face, Judas, is in his mouth. And Judas's legs kick out of the mouth of Satan. Out of the side is Cassius. Robert knows the right sides of Cassius and Brute. He'll tell you, Dizzy. Cassius' face looks outward because he betrayed government and became treason. Brute betrayed his brother. Robbie, who is known as Robert Cam, who is a son of Robert Cam, who stole $250,000 worth of gold from our family, will be able to walk by Satan in that lower level of hell so that he can look upon Satan's face. That's why people go to hell, so they can walk by in vanity and look at what Satan looked like. If he begs for Jesus Christ's mercy and asks for forgiveness, then he can be pulled out of hell. There's no limbo, Dizzy. There's only heaven and hell. There's no in between. You ask Jesus Christ to enter your heart so that you can be reborn again, so that you can go to heaven and avoid what Robert Cam is going, because he trusts in what's called the Catholic, who are going to hell. Martin Scorsese will walk. Martin Scorsese knows this. Martin Scorsese will walk by the face of Satan. Now, Jesus can pull you out of hell. He can pull you out of those lower levels. Don't worry about the things he's saying, like method and system. He's probably talking about that. Don't worry about that. There is a Jesus Christ. He is the Messiah. These people will walk by Satan and just to gaze upon the face of Satan. Some will be pulled out of hell because they'll beg for mercy from Jesus Christ and ask for forgiveness. Some of the Catholic will be pulled out of hell. But Dizzy, go find your father. Change your name. Go run and find your father. Escape his alcoholism. Because we will drink his blood in heaven of all time. Because it says so in the Bible. It says it in the Bible. It says in the Bible that the Messiah will come back when your father tries to use his tools to turn to weapons to fight God on the battle of Armageddon. It says so in the Bible that the Messiah will press him into wine for a reason, so that when we're in heaven, we will feast on wine with our Messiah and on food. We'll be the foodie and we'll drink wine, but only from our enemy. Jesus will serve that wine to us for all of time. And your father, Robert Cam, who is not really your father, he's a thief who adopted you, he will watch for a very long time until finally he will break into tears like he is now and look down at his beer and throw it away. And he will look upon the face of our family. He will see my wife, Angel, and my 3 kids feast for all of time. For all of time. He will see us feast for all of time until he finally breaks and begs Jesus for forgiveness. And then he'll become reborn and he can be pulled to heaven. He'll have to let go of Buddhism because those that trust in Buddha will fry in hell. And the Catholics will fry in hell until they ask for forgiveness. Go find your father, Dizzy, not Robert Cam. Find your real father and use his name. Get away from the alcoholic. Listen, Robert Cam Sr. did not get $100,000 from working at Pier 1 Exports for 10 years or however long he worked there. He didn't work there that long. Robert Cam Sr. worked for my father. He worked for my father. Your daddy, Robert Cam, we know as Robbie Cam, He doesn't like when I use Robbie because it's clearly delineating Robert Cam from Robbie Cam, known as Rob Cam. That's in Seattle, or it's where is it? No, he's in Olympia. In Olympia, he probably goes to Seattle to get those young boys. He's in Olympia, and he stole Dizzy with my father's money because my father lost $250,000 worth of gold bars that Robert Cam Sr., who's dead, he died at 80 pounds because he was a thief. He should have died at 70 pounds. Took the gold bars and threw them over the fence. Then he went back and he stole $250,000 worth of gold by going around the other side of the fence at nighttime. We saw the flare one night of his other thief companions that were going in there to get even more gold. There was a flare that was shot straight up in the air. My father, William James Spivey, gave me a Colt 45 and said, put this, he said, gave it to me. I set it in my lap. He said, if you see one of them, shoot them. And if it was Robert Campbell, would have shot him that night and killed him. He wouldn't have to suffer through the cancer, which you're going to suffer from, Robert. If you don't stop drinking alcohol, you're going to suffer the death of cancer, and you ain't going to be able to get out of it. It's going to kill you. And that marijuana, too, will kill you just as fast. Once you get emphysema, which you'll die of, you can't return back, so breathe. Go ahead and breathe. You can't turn back from that. So keep smoking it and keep drinking it. And if you are sober, then you're rich on your power of my father's money. It was my father. He refined that gold for me to get out of the situation that I'm in. You stole money from my family. You owe me money. Then you went off and adopted a son, someone else's son named Dizzy. Dizzy doesn't even know his biological father because you adopted it. And you did this so you would look good and represent the Catholic Church, which sodomizes people. The Catholic Church does. It's in the movie Spotlight. We know they do it for a fact. Priests will sodomize young boys. It's in the Catholic Church. Yeah, the Protestants aren't perfect, but the priests are known to do it. So they probably did it to you or your brother. And the priests are going to go to hell for that. You owe me $250,000. You think about how you're going to pay me that. You think about it. Dizzy may have to pay me. Let me tell you about Dizzy. He doesn't like you and your alcohol. He needs to find his real father. He'll find his real father. Go find his real father. I'm part of the Men Too movement. And we will stomp you. Okay? We will stop you and stomp you. We will stop you from what you're doing. You stole money and you owe that money to our family. And we will get it one way or another. And also another thing, enjoy the drop of water that you'll beg for while you're in hell, and watch me feast with my family for all of time until you ask Jesus to forgive you, which you need to do. I would work on it. Go ask Jesus to forgive you. Get rid of all that Buddha stuff and grow up.